In the global tech community, a quiet but extraordinary intrigue has been building, an intrigue so audacious that, until recently, many dismissed it as fantasy pulled from the scripts of Hollywood science fiction. Yet multiple respected insiders, including specialists collaborating with Nikkei Asia and the South China Morning Post, now claim that Xiaomi is preparing to present what could be the most revolutionary device in the history of mobile technology, a fully transparent next-generation smartphone, a device that, just a few years ago, belonged firmly to the realm of futuristic speculation rather than engineering reality. These rumors are not mere fan theories. Sources positioned close to Xiaomi's deep engineering division reveal that this concept has been in development for more than 4 years. But what truly electrifies analysts is the assertion that the last 12 months have been transformative, marking the period in which Xiaomi allegedly cracked the core barriers that have prevented transparent phones from progressing beyond concept imagery and exhibition prototypes. According to experts familiar with the matter, Xiaomi has finally reached a milestone, a near-functional design where the entire smartphone is represented as a single, seamless glass module. No traditional housing, no visible frame, no external components. Just a clean slab of transparency that the user can literally see through. Information about this project began surfacing cautiously. First, whispers appeared in closed technical channels within China. Shortly after, researchers from MyDrivers discovered subtle but telling patent filings describing unusual modular arrangements, transparent bodies, and structural glass layers. According to a technical analyst at IT Home, Xiaomi's solution involves a new modular architecture in which key components are distributed in ways previously considered impossible. First up, ultra-thin edge modules. Some components are hidden along a nearly invisible perimeter frame, so thin the eye barely perceives it. Next, glass-integrated elements. Other internal systems are embedded within the glass through a transparent structural layer that only becomes visible under specific lighting. Then, we have hybrid mini batteries. Xiaomi is rumored to be testing experimental batteries capable of partial light transmission, an innovation long theorized but, honestly, never commercialized. And, fourth, invisible cameras. The cameras reportedly use a form of under-glass integration refined from Xiaomi's Mix series, allowing them to vanish when inactive. Several recently uncovered patents from 2020 to 2022 now appear far more relevant than they did at the time. Back then, Xiaomi's wraparound display devices looked like exhibition futurism, concepts for tech shows rather than retail products. But experts now believe that portions of those designs have matured into actual components of the transparent smartphone project. Even more remarkable are the recent leaks describing tests of a reinforced transparent composite that serves simultaneously as the phone's exterior and its load-bearing interior structure. This, eliminates the need for a housing entirely. Internal prototypes reportedly resemble a pure glass slab. No back cover, no camera bumps, no frames, nothing but a smooth, flawless surface that illuminates from within when the interface wakes. Transparency looks futuristic, but, it also causes some pretty severe readability problems. When a device is see-through, the background behind the phone just floods the display with all sorts of visual noise. Your hand, the table, the wall behind it, nearby lighting, or really, any objects within view. To solve this, Xiaomi's engineers allegedly created a multi-layer OLED system capable of switching through 3 modes. First, fully transparent, 100% see-through. Second, semi-transparent. This one filters and reduces background noise. And finally, fully opaque, kind of like smart glass, darkening the background completely. This layered dimming approach allows the phone to behave like a normal device when it's showing UI elements. Furthermore, adaptive dimming tied to real-time lighting analysis is said to adjust the opacity automatically. If accurate, these developments would represent not just a transparent phone, but honestly, a redefinition of how displays function altogether. Should Xiaomi unveil this device in 2026, Apple and other industry giants will face some pretty significant consequences. First, a severe image blow. Media narratives would declare a new era of innovation, led not in Silicon Valley, but in China. Second, a forced technological race. Transparent devices require years of investment and prototyping. Apple, currently prioritizing AR systems, camera evolution, and ecosystem expansion, would be unprepared to respond immediately. Third, a psychological shift among consumers. The symbolic impact alone could tilt perceptions of leadership. Even if transparent smartphones remain niche, Xiaomi would gain a reputation as the company that dared to leap first. Barclays analysts already suggest that this reputational shift may be the most painful consequence for Apple. The final name of the device is still unknown. Insiders have referred to it as Mi Mix Transparent, Xiaomi Transparent Edition, or simply Transparent Mix. Specifications remain tightly sealed. No chipset, battery rating, display measurements, or camera details have leaked. But experts at Tech Radar and GSM Arena note the unusual consistency of insider information, far more aligned than your typical rumor cycles. Xiaomi already possesses the foundational technologies needed: transparent OLED panels, years of under-display camera research, structural composite glass breakthroughs, experience with concept devices lacking ports or visible cutouts, and now, supposedly, the internal architecture required to hide essential components in plain sight. If Xiaomi's engineers have successfully merged component placement, energy efficiency, and color accuracy into a single transparent device, then the global smartphone industry may indeed be on the threshold of a historic transformation. IDC analysts even speculate that official hints or early previews could emerge far earlier than expected, possibly as early as mid-2025. For now, all eyes are on Xiaomi. If the company succeeds, it will not merely release a new smartphone. It will rewrite an entire chapter of technology history, demonstrating that the next revolution in mobile design will emerge not from long-established Western giants, but from China's relentless engineering sphere. The transparent phone, once a dream reserved for sci-fi futurism, may soon become a commercial reality. And when that moment arrives, the future of smartphones will look very different. Quite literally, you will be able to see through it.